Hi, everyone. This is Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach. And my question for you today is, are you thanking God? Our verses are Psalm 118, verses 23 and 24. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Are you thanking God for the gift of each day? It's something we take for granted. We just assume one day will follow the next, and each day is a blessing from God. Each time that we have to do things for Him or take care of ourselves, which can also be doing things for Him, each moment is a gift from Him. So I want to challenge you today with how are you using your time? What are you giving back to God? Do you spend all your time running from one project to the next, whether those projects are the highest priority thing you could be doing right now, or do you actually spend time with God? It's an act of gratitude when we spend time with Him, because it's an acknowledgement that the time that we have is a gift that He gave us. And by giving it back to Him, by spending time with Him, that's showing a huge level of gratitude and priority by when you are doing that time and how much of that time you are actually setting aside. So obviously, a day-to-day example could be your quiet time, spending time with God each day, prayer, reading your Bible, devotionals, going to church on Sunday, or maybe at other times during the week, Bible studies. All of those things can be places where you're cutting out of the time that you have to do whatever you want with and giving it to God. And of course, another example of this, one of the big examples of this, is going on personal retreats, carving out actually several hours to at least to spend, maybe even several days, to spend time where there are few distractions and focus just on God and what He may be saying to you right now. And that time can be, profoundly meaningful and be an additional blessing to you, as well as being an act of gratitude to God. Now, I want to mention, of course, that I do have, if you are in the area, want to make it here on May 21st, I do have a one-day guided retreat that I am doing on Mount Lemmon, that's north of Tucson, immediately north of Tucson, Arizona. And so that is always an option. If you're going to be in the vicinity, let me know and I will give you more information about that. I want to challenge you today to ask God to show you how to wisely use the time He's given you. Maybe there's some changes that need to be made. Ask God if there is. And of course, spend some time, quality time with Him. Go on a personal retreat if you can carve out that much. In fact, you should carve out that much time. So I wanted to wrap us up with appropriately a song that I grew up with that, of course, uses part of the verse that we were using, versus the second verse of what we were doing today. And trust me, most of you know this. So if you're not singing along, it's not because you don't know the words. But I wanted to do This Is the Day. So join me. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in him, and be glad in him. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. And I will see you again next week with another verse. See you then.